Do you know exactly how many shiny Pokemon are available in Pokemon Go? The total number is 750 shiny Pokemon. Now, over the last 6 years, I've accumulated almost 2,000 shiny Pokemon, and I want to know how many of the 750 I have or don't have. Here we go. What we're going to be using today is a shiny checklist from leakduck.com. I'll have the link in the description. As you can see, it shows that there's 744 unique shiny Pokemon available, and it's an entire checklist of every shiny Pokemon, including all of their costumes. So we're gonna look at our account, we're gonna look at the checklist, and we're gonna start checking things off. I'm actually super curious to see how many unique shiny Pokemon you guys have. Do this, let me know in the comments down below, and let's see how many I got. So Pokemon number 1 is Bulbasaur. There's Bulbasaur regular, there's Bulbasaur with the Halloween costume, there's Bulbasaur with the party hat, and the Pikachu. Going through my shiny Bulbasaur collection, we obviously do have the regular Bulbasaur, so we'll check that off. And then we have the Bulbasaur with the Halloween costume, so we're gonna check that off as well, but that's pretty much it. So we are still missing those two. Moving on, we have Ivysaur, which I definitely do have an Ivysaur right there. Awesome. Next up is Venusaur, which we have Venusaur. We got a bunch of those bad boys. And then, of course, Mega Venusaur is a given. We have that as well. Moving on to the Charmander family, we definitely have a Charmander. Actually, too many of them. Also, do we have the Charmander with the Halloween costume, the party hat, and the Pikachu hat? Let's see. I know I have the Halloween hat for sure. It's somewhere in here. Where is it? There it is. We have the Halloween hat Charmander, so we can check that off right there. We also do have the Charmander with the Pikachu hat, so let's check that off as well. And we do not have the Charmander with the party hat, unfortunately. Next up, we have Charmeleon. Charmeleon we definitely have. Charizard, we have, honestly, way too many. Honestly, way too many. And we can go ahead and mark off the Megas as well. Moving on, we have Squirtle. We definitely have Squirtle. Squirtle does have a few costumes as well. We do have the glasses Squirtle. We do have the Pikachu hat Squirtle. We do not have the Halloween or the party hat Squirtle though. Next up, we have Wartortle. Wartortle I do have the regular form of, but I am just noticing that I never saved a shiny Wartortle with the glasses, so that's unfortunate. But as you can see, I do have Blastoise, of course, and I do have Blastoise with the glasses. Obviously, we have Mega Blastoise, so we can check that off too. Moving on, we have the Caterpie family. We definitely have shiny Caterpie. We definitely have Metapod, and we definitely have Butterfree. Now, I remember they actually dropped the Butterfree costume version, and I did not get that, unfortunately, so that's one I don't have. Next up, we got the Weedle family, which we definitely have way too many of, and we have a Kakuna as well, and we have many Beedrill, and we also have a Mega Beedrill, so we got the entire Beedrill family. Very nice. Moving on to the Pidgey family, we have Pidgey, we have Pidgeot, we have Mega Pidgeot, but we don't have an extra Pidgey, so I am missing a Pidgeotto. Moving on to the Rattata family, we do have a Rattata, we do have a Raticate, we do not have the Raticate with the party hat, unfortunately. We do have an Alolan Rattata, we do have an Alolan Raticate. Sparrow, I got that one very recently. We do have a Pharaoh, but we only have one of them, so we still have yet to get the full family there. Scrolling down a little bit here, we have an Ekans, we have an Arbok. Now, this does not include Shadow Shiny Pokemon, which I think it should. That's why I mentioned you can give or take a few at the beginning, but I guess those are just bonuses, whatever. Now, moving on, we have Pichu, and I'm just gonna go ahead and search Pichu up right here because I know I have them all right here. We do have a regular Pichu. We do have a party hat Pichu. We do not have a Flower Crown Pichu. Is that on there? Yes, it is right there. And then the last one is that like little weird hat Pichu. Where is it at? This one right here. Awesome. So we are missing a few of the Pichus. We're missing the Christmas version. We're missing the sunglasses version. We're missing the other Christmas version, the Ash hat, the Halloween one. We definitely miss a few. But anyways, in terms of Pikachu, now this is gonna be the crazy one. We do have regular Pikachu, of course. I think everybody does at this point. We have the bowler hat Pikachu, which is right there. We have the Umbreon Pikachu, which is right there. We have the hat Pikachu, which is right there. We have the Go Fest Pikachu, which is right there. We have the Mimikyu Pikachu, which is, where the heck is this? Right there. There's so many of them. And then we have the Adventure Pikachu. As you guys know, they drop a million Pikachu, so I don't have them all. I don't have the party hat, it looks like. I don't have the Ash hat, the Halloween, the Black Hat one, the Christmas. Wait, I have a Christmas Pikachu. What the heck? Wait, I definitely have one. We have one right there. Okay, so we do have the Pikachu with the Christmas hat, but we are missing a few. Wow, okay. And then in terms of Raichu, I've only ever evolved one shiny Raichu, I guess. So we definitely need to do more of those, but I don't have any extras. Okay, Sandshrew. We definitely have Sandshrew. We definitely have a Alola Sandshrew. We definitely have Sandslash, and we definitely have Alola Sandslash. Shout out to Community Day. Nidoran female, I know I have that for sure. We have a Nidorina, we have a Nidoqueen, we have a Nidoran male, we have a Nidorino male, and we have a Nidoking. We do not have the Nidorino with the party hat though, unfortunately. Clefairy, we do have Clefairy, we do have Clefable, but do we have Cleffa? We do have a Cleffa. I think I got it actually kind of recently too, so we do have a Cleffa. Awesome. Moving on to Vulpix. Vulpix, we do not have any of the Kanto Vulpix shiny, but I do have both the Alolan Vulpix and Ninetales. Next up is Igglybuff, which I definitely do have right there. Then we have a Jigglypuff, and then a Wigglytuff we also have as well. Shiny and Zubat, we definitely have a shiny Zubat. Shiny and Golbat, we definitely have shiny Golbats. And then shiny and Crobat, we definitely have a shiny Crobat. Moving on to shiny Oddish, we have a shiny Oddish. Now we do not have a shiny Gloom, so we don't have that, but we do have a Vileplume and we do have a Blossom. Next up we have Paris. I do have the entire shiny family. Venonat, I do have the shiny family as well as a Shadow shiny. Then we have Diglett. Oh boy. Unfortunately, not too lucky with Diglett. I don't have any of the shiny Alolas. Moving on to Meowth. We do have shiny Meowth. We have the entire shiny Meowth family and the Alolan shiny family. I don't have the Galarian version or Berserker though. Next up is Psyduck, and we definitely have that shiny family. Not many of them. I think that's always kind of been a rare shiny, so that one's been hard to get. Mankey, I have a ton of. We have some Mankeys in there. Next up, we got Growlithe. We got the entire shiny family for Growlithe. Going over to the Poliwag family. We have Poliwag, we have Poliwrath, Politoed, and we should have a Poliwhirl. So let's just go ahead and evolve this random Poliwag right there to a Poliwhirl. So now we have that whole family. I'm very curious to see exactly how many shinies we have at the end because I am not keeping track. Shiny Abra. We have all of the shiny Abra. We have Kadabra and we have Alakazam. Shiny Machop. We have all the shiny Machop in the world. We have shiny Machoke and a Machamp as well. Shiny Bellsprout's a pretty tough one. I only have 2 of them. Still need 1 more for the full family. Shiny Tentacle is done right there. Moving over to Geodude. We have all of the Pokemon in the shiny Geodude family except for shiny Alola Graveler. I don't see one here, so let's quickly evolve a random Alola Geodude. Awesome, there that is right there. Moving on to the Ponyta family. We definitely have shiny Ponyta and shiny Rapidash, and we had a Galarian Ponyta, which we did evolve to shiny Galarian Rapidash. And then there's also a Galarian Ponyta with the hat that we don't have. I'm sure a lot of you guys may be surprised. A lot of shinies that you might think I have that I actually don't, including Slowpoke. I don't have a single shiny Slowpoke, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shinies I'm going to be missing out on right there. That's a tough one. Magnemite, though. I know I got the Magnemite family. Bada bing, bada boom. Farfetch'd, I know for a fact I do not have a Farfetch'd. Yeah, that is not in my arsenal. Doduo, I also don't have a shiny Doduo. But Seal, I have a shiny Seal. So we can go ahead and mark that entire family off. Moving on to Grimer, we do have the entire shiny Grimer family. Yes, bada bing, bada boom. Next up on our list is Shelder and Cloister. Got those. And then we got a lot coming up here. We have the Gastly family. Now, Gastly does have a few costumes. We obviously have the regular Gastly. We definitely have a Haunter. We definitely have a Gengar. We do have Party Hat Gengar. We do have shiny Mega Gengar, but we don't have a shiny version of the Halloween Gengar, unfortunately. This was awesome, and I couldn't get one. Moving on to the Onyx family, we have Onyx, we have Steelix, we have Mega Steelix. Now we have Drowsy coming up. What do we got here? We only have 1 in the family, and it's now a Hypno. Next up, we do have the entire Kingler shiny family, which is awesome. Then we move over to Mr. Voltorb, which we do have both versions of. Then we go over to Execute. We got a few here. We got Execute, we got Executor, and then we have Alolan Executor as well. The Cubone family. We got Cubone, we got Marowak, and we have Alolan Marowak. Very, very nice. In the Tyrogue family, we have a Tyrogue, we have a Hitmonlee, but we don't have Hitmonchan or Hitmontop. I know for a fact I do not have a Lickitung or a Lickilicky, but I do have a Coughing and a Wheezing, so we can knock those out right there. I don't have a Galarian Weezing though, so that's what I'm still working towards. Moving on, we have the Rhyhorn family. We have the entire shiny Rhyhorn family, including a Schlundo Rhyperior. Moving on to the Chansey family, shiny Happiny. I actually didn't know I had that. Awesome. And then we also have a Chansey and a Blissey. I do not have any costume versions of those shinies though. Wow, that sucks. Moving on to Tangela. We do have Tangela and Tangrowth. Very, very nice, underrated shiny. Then we have Kangaskhan, which we do have that version, and the Mega. Very, very nice. I feel like we're hitting on a lot of these here. Horsey, Seadra, and Kingdra, I definitely do have. And then I know for a fact we do not have the Goldeen shiny family at all, or the Staryu shiny family. That's one I also don't have, so no luck there. For the Mime family, I don't have either of them. I don't have Mime Jr. and I don't have Mr. Mime either. So that's actually, wow, I said I was doing really well and then I missed a bunch right there. Scyther though, Scyther is my absolute guy. Got Scyther and Scizor, actually too many of them. And as you can see, I got a couple Shadow Shinies as well. Okay, cool, you can see the Scizors now. There's also another Shadow Shiny Scizor, so Scyther, I'm a massive fan. Next up, we have the Jinx family, which I do have a Smoochum and a Jinx, but no costume version of the Smoochum. Then we have the Electabuzz family. We obviously got a bunch of Electabuzz from Community Day. We have an Elekid and then Electivire as well. Moving on to Magby, we have Magmar for sure from Community Day. We have a couple of shiny Magby and then a Magmortar. Shiny Pinsir is up next, and we do have a shiny Pinsir, but I do not have a shiny Tauros, so that's an L for me. Shiny Magikarp, got one of these very, very recently. Of course, we have a bunch, and Gyarados, and of course, Mega Gyarados. So that's 3 off the list. Next up, we have Lapras, which I have been going so hard for, the costume version, which is actually out right now when I record this video. Still haven't got it. I've been going really hard, but we do have the regular version of it. Then we have one of the rarest shinies in Pokemon Go, Ditto. I got a bunch of them. We can gladly check them off. We got a nice chunk coming up here. We have shiny Eevee. I know for a fact I have shiny Eevee, and I know for a fact I also have shiny Eevee with the flower crown right there. So we have shiny Eevee with the flower crown. We got Vaporeon without the flower crown. We have Jolteon also without the flower crown. We have Flareon. One of them does have the flower crown, so that's 2 Flareon for me there. Then we have Espeon, none of which have the flower crown, and Umbreon, none of which have the flower crown. Leafeon, no flower crowns. Glaceon, no flower crown, but we do have the Glaceon. This was part of the Christmas event too. We have that very, very new Glaceon as well. And then Sylveon, we can check off the list. But there is an Eevee with the party hat. I don't even know that ever came out. I don't know if I have that. I do not have that. Well, we got about half of all of the available shiny Eevee family, so not bad. We got Porygon, definitely have the entire shiny Porygon family. Very, very nice. Then we have the Ammonite family. Ammonite and Amistar and a Shadow Shiny Amistar. The Kabuto family, we have these shinies, but I haven't got one of those in, honestly, many, many years. Those are very, very rare. Aerodactyl and Mega Aerodactyl we definitely have. Actually, I lied. I do not have a Mega Aerodactyl. I don't have enough Mega Energy to evolve any of these, so I actually don't have a shiny Mega Aerodactyl. That's the only Mega I think I don't have. Moving on to Snorlax. We unfortunately don't have that, so that's going to be a bummer for us. Then we have Articuno. I got a lot of Articuno. That's my guy. Then we have Zapdos. I got, honestly, too many of them, even though I want more of them. Moltres we have for sure. Then we move over to the Dratini family. We have Dratinis. We have Dragonair. We have Dragonite. Mewtwo and Mew. You know I got a lot of Mewtwo. I mean, come on. And then, of course, Mew is in there as well at the bottom. So that's a lot. I think we're about halfway in. The Chikorita family is up next. We do have Chikorita, we do have Bayleaf, and we do have Meganium. Next up, we have Cyndaquil, which I know for a fact we have the entire shiny family for. Beautiful. And then we have a Totodile, which we also have the entire shiny family for. Mark those off. Moving on to Sentret. I feel like I do really good in Gen 2. I feel like I have a lot of the Gen 2 ones. And as I say that, I don't have a single Pokemon in the Hoot Hoot shiny family. But I do, however, have the Leddyba family. I have Leddyba and Leddian right there. Then we have Spinarak, which I do have only one of, and I turned it to an Ariados. So we have an Ariados shiny. The next Pokemon is Chinchou, which we do have a full family for. Togepi family coming up here, and I actually don't have as many as I thought I would. We only have one Togepi, one Togetic, one Togekiss, and none of them have costumes. Moving on to the Natu family. Unfortunately, I do have that entire family. Now we have the Mareep family, which I know for an absolute fact we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of. The Azurill family, I know I got a lot of, and I have an Azurill down there at the bottom. Got 2 of them, and then the beautiful Azumarill, Pseudo, Wudo, we do have, but yet to get a Bonsly. The Hoppip family, this had a community day not too long ago, so we should have that. Then we have the Apom family, which we also have, and then we have the Sunkern family, which we also have, and then we have the Yanma family, which we also have, and then we have the Wooper family, which we also have, and you guessed it, we got the Murkrow family. as well. And finally, Miss Drevis and Miss Magius, we got them. Moving on to Unknown. Now, Unknown, there are some that have been released that are not pictured here. It is the letters S, E, V, and I. They just got released during this past Safari Zone, and it was kind of a secret. If you guys want to know more about that, go check out the video I made. So there's only about 10 of the available Shiny Unknown here, but we do have some of them. We have G, we have R, and we have U. So we have 3 of the now 14 Shiny Unknown. Unfortunately, we do have the Why Not Shiny family. We got 1, 2, oh, do they count the female one as a different one? Okay. Cool, I guess we have a female one as well, so that's nice, but we do not have the party hat. Shiny Girafarig, unfortunately, I never got a chance to get that one, but we do have Pineco and Fortress, so we can check those off. Shiny Dunsparce, do I have that? I don't have that. Shiny Dunsparce I do not have, but Gligar I got a bunch of, and a Shadow Shiny, very, very good. Snubble, I think I've gotten rid of many of them already, which is awesome. There we go. Then we have Quillfish. I know for a fact I do not have a Shiny Quillfish, still need that one. A very, very, very rare Shiny is Shuckle, which we definitely have a few of, so that's been awesome. Heracross, I tried so hard to get this Shiny when it was in raids, couldn't get it, so I don't have that. Sneasel, however, is available. So we have Shiny Sneasel and Weavile. I could have swore I had the costume Sneasel, but I guess not. And then we have one of my favorite shinies of all freaking time, Teddy Ursa and Ursaring with the Shiny Shadows as well. Now we have Slugma, which we got very, very recently, and we got the full Shiny family for that, so we're doing great. Swinub, we got the full family for, yes, sir. And then we have Corsola, which is a tough Shiny that I do not have, but I do have a Remoraid, which is a very, very new Shiny that I do not want to evolve just yet, so we only have one of those. One of my favorite Shinies in existence of Pokemon is Shiny Delibird. We ended up getting 2 of them during the Go Fest, so I'm very, very happy I got one, and I do not have the costume version. Shiny Mantine is up next, but unfortunately I don't have that, but I do have a Shiny Skarmory and a few of them. Then we have Shiny Houndoom, Houndour, and Mega Houndoom as well. Phanpy is up next. We did get one during GoFest, which we evolved into a Dawn Fan. Shiny Stantler is a shiny that unfortunately for some reason I can't get, even though I feel like it's so easy, or it should be easy, I don't know. Shiny Smeargle, we have 2 Shiny Smeargles, very, very rare shiny. Glad I got that when I could. Shiny Miltank, we got one in like the last video I did. I got a Miltank shiny, honestly, so got that recently. Shiny Raichu, I got a lot of these guys. I raid this guy and trade this guy an absolute bunch. Love them. We have Entei coming up here. Very, very nice shiny as well. I got a bunch of those. Shiny Suicune, we got one of those as well. Then we have the Larvitar family, which hopefully you guys have this family. It is the most awesome, useful shiny family out there. It's one of. Then we move on to Lugia. I got a bunch of these as well. Then we move on to Ho-Oh. You know I got a bunch of Ho-Ohs as well. We got 7 of them. Honestly, I thought I had more. And then Celebi, we have one of the Celebis. I know we just hit Gen 3, but we're actually almost done because there's not a lot of new shinies in the later gens yet. We got the Trico family. I got the whole family right there. Yes, sir. We got the Torchic family coming up next. You know the deal. Torchic, we got the entire shiny family. Then we have Mudkip, which just had its 2nd community day very recently, so I would hope I have the shiny family. And I do. Poochyena shiny family is available. Then we have Zigzagoon and Linoon, which I do have, including the Galarian Zigzagoon, the Galarian Obstagoon. I don't have a Linoon. I could evolve a Zigzagoon, but I know people want to trade for these, so I just keep it at a Zigzagoon. And then there was a costume Galarian Zigzagoon available that I do not have. Moving on to the Wurmpool family, we have the regular Wurmpool, not the costume. Then we have a Beautifly and a Dustox. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to have the full families with Silcoon and Cascoon, but maybe in the future. Then we have the Lotad family, which I am not the biggest fan of, to be honest. They are kind of cool, though, I'll give them that, but I just see so many of them. Shiny C-Dot, my guy. This was a quarantine lockdown community day. Definitely got a ton of them. And a Shadow Shiny. Shiny Tailo family we barely really see those, but that's a nice shiny family to have. Shiny Wingull, I got Wingull and Pelipper. I have transferred to Shiny Wingull before, though, I will say. I'm not proud of it, but it needed to happen, and I don't even remember why I did it. The Shiny Ralts family. We have a Ralts, we have a Kirlia, we have the costume Kirlia, we have a Gardevoir, and we have a Gallade. The dreaded Slackoth family, I do have complete. Very, very nice. Now, Nincada, I do not have shiny. So we do not have Nincada nor Ninjask, but we do have Whismur. And we've evolved 2 of them, and then I've traded one away because I had a friend who really, really likes Whismur, and I wanted to be a good friend, so I gave it to him. Makuhita and Hariyama, we got those for sure. We got the Nose Pass. You know I got this shiny. I love this shiny. Very, very rare, and somehow I got incredibly lucky on getting 2 of them. Then we have the Skitty family, which I know I have at least 1 of. We have both of them. We have both of them. Shiny Skitty, not an easy shiny, but I'm glad I got it. Shiny Sableye, I definitely have 1 of them. I don't have the Halloween one, although that is one of the coolest shinies I've ever seen in my life. Shiny Malwale, I got this one. This one was a tough one for me, and then I got a bunch of them. Shiny Aeron, same situation there. Boom, boom, boom. And then Metatite and Metacham, we got those for sure. Moving on to the Electrike family. Whoops, spelled it wrong. There's the Electrike family. We have Electrike, Manectric, and then also Mega Manectric. Cool. These are the easy ones. We got Plusle for sure. We can go ahead and check that off. We got Minun for sure. We can go ahead and check that off. We do not have Volbeat. I do not have Volbeat, but I do have Illumise, so we can go ahead and get that going right there. Then we have the Bidoof family, which we have Roselia. We have Bidoos and Roserade. Boom, boom, boom. Then we have Carvana, and I know I have Carvana and the Shadow Shiny version. Boom, boom. Then we have Wailmer, which I know I have the entire family for a fact. Mr. Thanos himself. Then we got Spoink and Grumpig, and then we got a bunch of these little guys in the bottom, Spinda. Now, Spinda, unfortunately, I only have 1 of them, and I don't know which version this is. I gotta find out right now. I might as well rename it to its correct version while I figure it out. I think it's Spinda 5. That's the only one I have out of the 9. Moving on, we got the Trapinch family. This had Community Day, so we definitely got all of those shinies. The Swablu family, we indeed have all of the Swablu family, as you can see right there. We do not have Zangoose. We do not have Seviper. We do have Lunatone. We do have Solrock. We do not have the Barboach family. We do not have the Baltoy family. We do have the Lilip family, though, that's for sure. We have the Anorith and Armaldo. We have some Feebas and Milotic. We have the regular cast form, but not the rainy form. We got a Shuppet, we got a Banette, we got a Duskull, we got a Dusclops. Dusknoir is going to be down the list. I'm just gonna go ahead and check it off for now. You know I got it. Chimecho we have as well. Absol we have as well. Mega Absol we have as well. Actually, have I ever Mega? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. The Snorunts we have. The Glalie we have. The Frostless I do have. That's going to be later on, but I'll check it off for now. Spheal we have. Christmas we do not have, unfortunately. We do have a Celio, though, and then many, many, many Walrein, Clamperl, Huntail, Gorbis, Lovedisk, Bagon, Shelgon, Salamence, Beldum, whoops, we got a Matang, we got a bunch of Metagross, we got Regirock, we got Regice, we got Registeel, we got Latias, we got Latios Mega, we have Latios, we got Latios Mega, we got Kyogre, including the Mr. Shalondo himself. We have Groudon. Of course, we have a million Rayquaza. Got a lot of Rayquaza in there. Deoxys. We have the normal form. We have the attack form, and I never got the defense or speed, even though I did a million raids. Okay, Gen 4, Turtwig. We have the entire Turtwig family, as you can see. We got the, oh, actually, you know what? We do not have any of the costume shiny Turtwig, though, unfortunately. For the Chimchars, we do have the entire regular shiny family. No costumes, to my knowledge. I feel like I'd remember that. Piplup, however, we do have the full family and a costume one. We have the Piplup with the Dawn hat right there. Boom. Really, really rare shiny. I'm actually really excited that I got that because that was my favorite starter from that gen. We got Lord Bidoof. We got a bunch of them, and Bibarel as well. Kricketot. We have Kricketot. We have Kricketune. We got Shinx. We have Bowler Hat Shinx. This is actually, I think this was our first ever shiny Shinx, was a Bowler Hat Shinx, so that was awesome. Then we have a Luxio, and then of course Luxray. Now Cranidos and Shieldon we do not have, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks. Coming down to the Burmese, I did have one of these Burmese, and it turned into a Mothim, so we don't have any of those. I did have a Weasel, but we have a Floatzel. No Cherubi, no Cherum, Drifloon and Drifblim. Yes, we got those. Is that a costume one? Yeah, there's a costume Drifblim. I don't have that. Moving on, Baneri we have. This is a costume Baneri, so we do have costume Baneri. And then Lopunny, no costume Lopunny. And then we do have a shiny Mega Lopunny. Glameow and Perugly we have. Bronzor and Bronzong we have. for some reason don't have a Spiritomb, but we do have the entire Gible family. You guys know Riolu and Lucario, some of the best shinies ever. We don't have any of the Hippopotas shiny family, but we do have both Scorpy and Drapion. We have Krogunk. We don't have the costume Krogunk. We have Toxic Croak. I don't have any shiny Snover, unfortunately. We do have shiny Uxie. We do have shiny Azelf. We do not have shiny Mesprit though. Shiny Dialga we have, Palkia we have, Heatran we have, Regigigas we have, Giratina both forms we have, Cresselia we have Darkrai. Then we're in Gen 5, we have the entire Snivy family, as you can see right there. We have the entire Tepig family, as you can see right there. We have the entire Oshawott family, as you can see right there. We got a Watchog. I had a Petrat. We have the entire Lillipup family. We got Pidove. We have Unpheasant. No, not that version of it. This version of it. So no Tranquil and no other Unpheasant. We have the Blitzel family, except we have Zeebstrika and the costume Blitzel from a few months ago that came out. This is a very, very rare shiny family. I'm glad I have it. We got Roggenrola. We got Gigalith. We got Woobat. We got Swoobat. We do not have Audino. We do have a Timber that we turned into a Conkeldurr and traded it. We have a Timpole. We have a Seismitoad. We have a Throw. We do not have a Sock. We do not have a Cottony. We do not have Whimsicott. No Darmanitan, nor Darmanitan. No Galarian of those either. We do have a Dwebble. That's not a Crustle yet. We do not have any of these guys right here, unfortunately. But we do have a Trubbish. Minccino and Chinchino we have. Alomalomalo we have. Ferroseed and Ferrothorn we have. Cubchoo, I don't have any Clink. Cubchoo, I have not even the regular version of Cubchoo. I have only the costume version, so I need that. Galarian Stunfisk, somehow I own. I don't know how, honestly. No Druddigon, no Rufflet, no Vullaby, no... we do have Heatmore. And we're coming down to the end of the list. We have a Durant, no Dino, no Cobalion. We do have Terrakion. We do have Virizion. Tornadus, we have the regular version, or... I don't know which version is what, but we have that one. Thundurus, we have both versions of. No Reshiram. Didn't get a Reshiram somehow. We did get Zekrom. We have both versions of Landorus. No Kyurem. Didn't get one. Don't know how. We got Mr. Mr. Shundo himself, the man of the hour, the best Pokemon of all time. For me, at least. I mean, definitely one of my best ones. Bunnelby. No Diggersby. We have the entire Fletchling family from Community Day. And coming down to the end here, we don't have Litleo. We don't have Esper. We do have a Gumshoes. We do have a Rockruff, which we evolved into a Lycanroc. We got Stuffle. We got Beware. And we have Melton and Melmetal. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Yeah, let's go to the top and see how many shiny Pokemon we have out of all of the shinies that are in the game. We have 508 shinies out of the 744 possible shinies. That's way better than I thought. That is more than half. How much percent is that? 508 divided by 744. We have 68% of the available shinies in Pokemon Go. That's a pretty gosh darn good ratio. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one was a fun one. I was actually very curious to see exactly how many shinies I had because you guys know shinies are kind of my thing. So I wanted to test myself and see where we were at. I'm proud of myself. There's a lot of shinies available, and we got a lot of them. GG's Gilly. Let me know how you guys do, and let's see what you got.